A legend is a genre of folklore that it consists of a story featuring human actions believed or perceived to have taken place in human history. But when we call a car a legend, it means that it holds an unrivaled status in automotive history. And oh boy, what a status this car holds. The Mazda 787B, even though it was debuted in 1989 Lemans 24-hour endurance race, it didn't become the legend we all know today until the 1991 Le Mans, where it defied all odds to beat the top dogs like Mercedes and Jaguar, becoming the very first Japanese car and the only rotary-powered car to win the grueling Le Mans race. Not only the car became a legend, but the livery becomes an icon. Let's start off the review with the legend itself, the Mazda 787B from POPRACE. POPRACE has recently become a lot of people's favorite, and understandably so. It is budget friendly and detailed while including opening parts more and more often. I mean, they do have them, their misses, but this time they cooked. Like, they cooked with this one. Just look at this beautiful Renown Livery, recreated faithfully. Fun fact, this livery was designed to have these white dots to represent the stitches from a cloth because it was sponsored by Renown, which is a Japanese textiles company. Aside from the antenna at the top missing, which is, understandable because of the price and the packaging, the rest is pretty freaking good for its price. But if you don't know anything about POPRACE or specifically this diecast, you might think it's just a regular looking alright diecast, right? I mean, there's a lot of tiny details and prints on it. The side mirrors are there, the headlights also look good, but nothing crazy, right? Until I show you this. Just look at those engine details, son. Like, they could have done one color and call it a day, but no. They put decent, quite effort into this. I think they started off this genius idea to use magnets for those kind of opening with the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Even though the wheels are very close to the fender, they still roll extremely well. Not to mention the detail of the wheels, it's just beautiful and also pretty accurate. Another thing that I want to mention is these tiny little pull to open decals that they added, and just beautiful. Peak. Next up is the MiniGT's Liberty Work RX-7, their super silhouette line, and it is pretty good. I mean, it is a MiniGT, so you get what you're paying for. Brilliant printed details though. The wheels are also beautiful. I will be putting a comparison with the legendary 787B because they are trying to recreate the wheels of the legendary 787B, but instead of a silver, here it's chrome. And then the chrome part of the wheel really catches the eye and makes this diecast feels even more premium. The colors are also really saturated, the orange is almost red in some lightings, and it's the most saturated out of the three. The only thing I don't really like is the side mirrors. They look like shriveled up tiny little things. I guess the stance could also be a little bit lower to be accurate, but MiniGT focuses on rollable wheels, so this is the best they could do. I don't have a problem with that, And overall, it is a pretty good diecast. Last but definitely not least, the most special one out of the three, both objectively and subjectively. The objective reason is that, do you remember the Mazda girl figure throughout the video? Yeah, it is included with this diecast. The Time Micro's Pandem i7 in the Renown livery. Not only that, it also includes a rotary engine model. While the details could be a little bit better, it's something that you get with a diecast. I can't complain, right? I had to do a little bit of washing to bring out the details a bit more, but other than that, I think it's fine, acceptable. I don't think this specific diecast model has a real-life counterpart, but I have seen some very close. The Time Micro is known for putting whatever livery on any cars, but I think this one fits very well, especially with the theme of the other two. I also think that this one has a lot of value because, the figure and also the engine model, so, I think this is really good. The wheels kind of tricked me into thinking that it has great detail, GRAT, great details, but it's just a print on flat surface. Love the popped up headlights, the headlights being popped up. I love it. Most of the diecasts I've seen for like the i7 usually have their headlights like not popped up. So yeah, in terms of color, I like this the most. I just like the orange, I just like tone of the orange. That's it. The one downside of this is the taillights. The taillights, at least on my copy, has this foggy acrylic, so I cannot really see the taillights per se. But I like the detail below the taillights though, it's nice. Also, the interior is really good. Love the orange seat and also the muted gold roll cages. Okay, now for the subjective reason why it's special. And one of my favorite is that this is a gift from my girlfriend, and this is my first time receiving a diecast as a gift from a partner. So this will forever have a special place in my heart, just like her. Honey, if you're watching this, thank you very much. I will cherish this forever. Now, before we go to the no commentary 360 view part of the video, here are the prices and brands of each car on screen. Again, disclaimer, will be different depending on the exchange rate or where you're from. This is what I paid in my currency converted to US dollar and Thai baht. So yeah, time for the no commentary 360 view. Enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Also, if you want to see more of this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know if you have any specific diecasts you want me to review or any questions regarding these diecasts in the video. Feel free to comment down below. Other than that, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Richard out.